Welcome back to Quad V, guys. We're bringing you guys live coverage from Epic 8. This is the Thermal Take eSports Call of Duty 4 Challenge, where we're currently seeing the second map take place between Team Exabyte and Team ESPC, all the way from Finland. Knife round is currently underway, so let's jump into the matchup right now here on City Streets after Team Exabyte lost the first map. And looking good so far. Exabyte, the man to the good right now, as Replan is the last man here for the knife. Honor's going to take it, and with this they'll be able to choose the sides that they want. And it looks like Team ESPC are going attack. And I'm pretty sure it was just from guessing that Exabyte will be going defense. So here we go. Knife run done underway. Let's jump into this match. We're going to be taking it away here with the scopes. Mr. Ono for Team Exabyte, finally seeing him in a role that we all know him so well in. We're jumping up here into mid, see if he can spot anything. Smoke goes out, nade drops out too. He's got to be careful about that one. He's heavily tagged up. A second nade actually coming in. A very good deterrent from Team ESPC to stop Ono scoping down on that mid area. And of course, Ono with that superb deagle takes out Saru's. Raz drops Napaski. Bringing it back to a 3-3, fake onto Fan. Also known as Fantasy, of course. Sluix moving up on this B side. A little bit unclear. Sluix even trying to take out his teammate there with a single deagle shot. GSX finally going for this. Finally going for the bomb covers. He does take out the man planting. Got to be careful about his movement here, though. Really exposing himself. He knew where that player was. And now it's all down to Mr. Fake to wait for his teammate to actually get closer to him, as his teammate is very far away. Sluix coming around that wooden area does take out lighters. All down to GSX now. Are they going to be grabbing the bomb and rotating all the way back, or are they actually going to be going for this plant? GSX moves out completely uncovered and will be punished for it. Fake takes him out. It's going to be 1-0 in favor of Team ESPC. Going to jump it away here with Replan, see what he's up to. Looks like it's going to be more an A-focused push. As Team SPC drop that bomb, Replan watches over into the windows, does spot one in the doorway. And he's going to be recalling that, or calling that back to his teammates. He does spot movement every so often. He can't hit the shot though, it is such a fine shot. Ono onto Saru's though, and we do see Raz holding it up here in mid. Sluix pushing forward, there is one around the corner, he's got to be very careful, takes out Raz. Now, Sluix going to be grabbing another one here. Yes, he does. Takes out Ono, who was sitting on that catwalk area. Now Fake has moved down the stairs just slightly. Not moved onto that bomb just yet. Waiting for some more cover from his teammates. Lighters coming back through mid, making sure that they're not rotating. Has actually heard an SMG reload just below him. Does pick up the frag onto Sluix. Will be picking up his SMG for some close range weaponry. Now GSX pushes forward. Does spot a dead body, but it's not going to be shooting anything. It does seem like a quartered up one moment, but that is not a dead body. He's going to be moving forward. Does land the shot there onto Fake, and now it's given away. Sorry, does land the shot there onto Replan, and that does give away Fake's position too. But Light is running and gunning it in there, really thinking that Fake was going to plant that bomb, but, well, he faked it. So he didn't have to. And now he's in a weird situation where Sluix and Fake are the only two people that actually have frags for Team ESPC, and they've got 2 rounds, so each of those players having a round to their name. Wow, Ono with the deagle through the wall there, takes out Saru's. Brilliant stuff there from him. Did not expect that one to come out. And now they've got to contend with the rest of the players that are pushing up here. Sluix moves forward, Ono takes out Fake too. But not before Fake took out Fantasy. Raz applying it to Sluix. Bomb has gone down, but it is a 2-on-4. And I'm near 100% positive that Team that Team Exabyte have got the capabilities to actually defuse this bomb. Pulling out a deagle, Replan takes out Ono. Bomb still being defused though, as it was spotted behind there. GSX now gets that defuse in. And Saru's asking if Ono had participated in the lottery, because he was just so lucky with that shot. Now, let's take another one of the SMGs here. Let's see what they're up to. Where is Mr. Raz? Let's see how he's playing it as he pushes in towards this mid area. Maybe going for that typical camo, brown camo, really. As Replan takes out Lighters towards that A side, opening up that A area. Fake onto Fan. Raz pushing forward. He's trying to hold off this bomb site all on his own. He hasn't got any teammates that are coming in to reinforce him, so he's pretty much on his own. He's trying to fall back as quick as he can, but Sarus peeks over the corner, takes him out, and there's not much Raz could have done in that situation. Fake watching the top of these stairs, but Ono, with that deagle, knows exactly what players are going to be doing if there's someone down there. Ono with his scope. He's going to be pushing forward. It looks like he's going to be waiting for his teammate to come in from around the back. Doesn't land any tags after shooting into that barrel through the wall. Now he's going to be moving towards this windows area with only 20 seconds left on the clock. There's not much choices he has in the situation. And it does land a couple of shots down to Napaski. Can't finish it off though. Napaski going to take him out. ESPC taking a 3-1 right now. As we see the frag start evening out there. Fake grabbing himself too. The rest of the teammates cleaning up the rest. And do we have a shotgun in play? It seems like we did there for a moment. I guess it was just one of the players using it to try and get that speed advantage that it does give. Now Fake holding it up in mid. Not seeing anyone rotate as of yet. Fantasy taking out Napaski with a reasonably late nade. And is Fake going to be pushing it towards his B side? It looks like they might do. Sarus taking out Ono. And with the amount of pressure they put on that A side before they rotate it to B, Exabyte might be inclined to think that Team ESPC have gone towards A. Fantasy takes out Replan though. And this is going to halt their plans for a moment. Sarus onto Fantasy to get that reply, but again, Raz with the reply. Fake moving onto the bomb. Has heard a couple of bullets coming in. Is going to be shooting under the car. He can do so. Does land the shot there onto GSX. GSX really over peaking there. As Light is now the last man standing for Exabyte.
Explosives planted.
He does spot Fake on the bomb. Lands a good couple of tags before Lighters goes to pick up that SMG. Fake just waiting for Lighters to walk around that corner. He feels so confident in his abilities right now. And unfortunately, it doesn't work out that way for him. Completely exposed, had no cover, and Lighters picks up the frag there onto Fake, and that's going to take it to 3-2.
Explosives diffused.
And the score just that little bit closer. Fake on 9 frags at the moment after 5 rounds. Phenomenal stuff there from him. Really playing well so far. Let's take it away with Honor. See if we get any opening frags here with that scope. Moving forward, spots the barrel. We're blowing that up, see if he can get something with it. Does actually land the shot there onto Replan. Brilliant stuff there from him. It's not that often you see that one anymore. Second shot there, hitting onto Napaski, and then he's going to be spraying it away into Wooden. Nothing connects though. And it really seems like Team Exabyte are in a very good position to bring this one back. Fan in that B arch. Sarus takes out Fantasy. Can Team ESPC really bring this one back? The odds are stacked against them. They have got the bomb between the last 2 players still up for them. So there's still every possibility it could happen. Sarus pushing back towards this A side. Does put one in that A arch, heavily tags up. Lighters as Lighters now falls back towards car park. And Honor's going to be coming in there to clean it off, close it off for the deagle. Fake now pushing forward to this AK. GSX so heavily tagged up. He has to just lay down. He can't peek out right now. He literally has no life to do so. Fake onto Lighters though, as he catches Lighters off on that rotate. And it seems like Honor's got a hunch, and his hunch is very right. As we see Fake pushing up through mid. Can he catch Honor on the rotate though? He's making some noise. GSX is not looking up to his left. And Ono with the game sense of, I don't even know who to compare it to. Class of his own. Turns around, takes out the last player there for Team ESPC that was coming around from behind. Really well played there from Ono. Let's take it away with Replan, see what he's up to again. Could they be going for that A push with Replan getting into that position? Misses the shot there onto the guy in windows. I don't know about you, but that looked directly on him. And now, looks like the aggression has diminished just slightly. It looks like they're still trying to get picks towards that A side. They don't want players to rotate around them too quickly. Sarus pushing up these stairs. Has got a player in front of him. It is Ono, his teammate, reinforcing him from behind. And with that, we'll be seeing GSX, your last man standing. Hasn't been having the best of luck so far. Lands the first shot there onto Sluix. Nearly Kratos to his death. Got to be careful as Napaski peeks around the corner, and that's going to be 4-3 in favor of Team ESPC, only losing one member that round. And if exabyte can't close off any more of the Team ESPC players, and they're not going to be winning many more. Pushing forward, he is on that catwalk, trying to find Ono. Not going to find anything just yet, as there is way too much smoke there. Drops down into middle, and does spot Fantasy. Does take out Fantasy with a deagle, and wow, that was incredibly quick. It seems Team ESPC are actually trying to set the record for the quickest rounds in COD 4. Putting themselves now 2 rounds in the lead. Taking it with Honor as he goes for those mid picks. Seems that he has been landing them pretty effectively. Tags up a play with a car once again. Finds a gap in the smoke. Napaski has taken out Raz. Honor can't stay there too much longer as their smoke starts disappearing. He's going to need to fall back and get himself a decent bit of cover. Sense of that wall takes out Sluik's headshot there to finish him off. Fan takes out Napaski. And Fantasy's going to carry on pushing forward. Fake's going to take him out though. And this means a 2-on-3 situation for the Team ESPC guys. Fake pushing forward, and in a moment of panic presses his knife button. Unfortunately, he was nowhere near replan. I say replan, near GSX. Now replan trying to find the enemy. Is going to be coming back onto the stairs. Lands the shot there onto GSX. That SMG at close range just being slightly superior. Making some noise as he drops down onto their bomb site. Really trying to draw out the fire of the exabyte players. Trying to find something to go with. But Lighters and Ono, the last two standing, work together. Close off replan. 5-4 is your current scoreline. Flicking over to the scoreboard here, we see Fake and Ono really standing out for their teams. 12 and 14 kills each after only 9 rounds. Ono once again going for their barrel shot and once again tagging up players. Unfortunately not closing off for him. Taken away here with Raz as Raz starts pushing up onto this mid area. Has he been spotted though? Looks like ESPC know where he is, but just can't shoot him as of yet. Snuggling into the corner. He's got to play just off to his right. Easily picks up the frag down to Saruz. Spots another player running away, but unfortunately won't be able to close with that frag as Team ESPC move on to that B bomb side. Ono takes out Fake. Tries to go for the no-scope. Not going to happen. As we see Replan in a bit of trouble after Lights is taking him up. And now all down to a 2 of 2 after that massive flurry of frags. Sluik's having one off to his right. Plays the comp, takes out Lighters. Fan is now your last man standing. And he's got a deagle in hand alongside his SMG. No doubt he feels pretty confident about defending either bomb site that Team ESPC go to, but it won't matter too much as Sluix takes a Fantasy in the end, taking it to 6-4. Only 2 more rounds left in the half before we start switching sides. And of course, ESPC have got that map advantage. So they'll definitely be looking to take this one for the win and get it over with. As now pushing all the way down this B alley. And he's taken away with Saruz. Let's see what he's up to. Lighters takes out Fake as Fake pushes onto the A bomb side. We do see Saruz coming under some fire. He's going to fall back, and Ono coming in to reinforce his teammates over on that A site. Although it might be a little bit preemptive as ESPC start rotating back towards that B area. Saruz pushing up through the arch. There's 2 towards that wooden area. Well, there's 1 now. Not looking that way, and does do so. And when he does not land enough bullets into GSX to close him off. And it will mean that he walks away unscathed. GSX on the other hand, not so much. Napaski takes out Replan, completely unintentional. As Replan flew past that archway to try and take out the player that was in front of him. Unfortunately, nothing connected except for the ones on his teammate. Napaski takes out Lighters. Got another one coming up mid-stairs. That is Ono takes out Napaski. That's going to be 6-5. And it seems like Exabyte fighting this one back once more. As we do see Lighters pushing up into this mid area. He does actually take the shotgun, and he does that purely for the little speed boost you get at the beginning of the round. Purely because you run faster with a shotgun than any other weapon in this game. I say that. Compared to the AK, it goes quicker. Now Saru's peeking into the windows. Coming out of heavy fire, Raz with that AK takes out Sluix. Fake pushing forward, laying down loads of fire as his teammates push up. Fake takes out Lighters, Fantasy in with a late nade to take out Napaski. And this means that exabyte have the chance to bring back another round, taking it to 6-6. Actually getting tied at the half, and GSX and Fan clean up. 6-6 is your halftime score. Looking over the scoreboard, we see Ono, the only one on double digits for his team, whereas Fake and Sluix both double digits for their team. Raz not having the best game, Replay not having the best game alongside Saruz. Well, on that note, then GSX isn't either. Either way, they are trying to hold it strong. You can see Vader sitting with his Frag Master's T-shirt alongside the rest of the guys. And now jumping into the second half here of the second map, where we see exabyte trying to fight back to win themselves a map, to keep themselves in the running in this best of 3. See GSX pushing forward. Heavy nades coming out from Team ESPC as they absolutely bombard that mid area. Can Raz make do with this though? Doesn't seem so. It looks like he's going to be falling back, which is a real shame. He could carry on pushing forward. Of course, giving away his position. Drops down, takes a couple of hits. Sluix from the side takes him out from B alley. ESPC looking strong. Fake spots Fantasy, takes him out, although Fantasy was completely alone on that B side. And it really is not all that much worth to just sacrifice an SMG by sending him over to that B area. Saruz now holding up in mid. Doesn't seem too keen to peek, and that's exactly why Lighter's waiting for him at the top of the stairs, closes him off. And now it is all down to Ono and Lighters. Make that just Lighters as Fake takes out Ono. And now Lighters walking with his head down, does spot a player jumping up in the doorway in front of him. It is Fake, and Fake lands the frag. ESPC grabbed the first round on the defending side, and the first round of the half. Taken away here with Ono, as Ono spots a play, jumping into this mid area. Definitely going to be calling that to his teammates. And just making sure that they don't get jumped into that mid side. Ono lands the tag there onto Fake. Tries to go for the cheeky 1D, doesn't connect, but does connect the headshot, which is going to mean way more in the long run. Now Napaski, your last man standing. Let's see if we can flick over to him before he goes down. Ono in front of him. And a whole bunch of players towards the B side. Napaski watching that fence. He knows Ono's right behind it. Ono just baiting for time. Like I said in previous matches, that time wasting is so important when you have so little of it on the bomb defuse timer. It's going to take it away here with Saruz. See what he's up to on this SMG defending side. See how Slow plays it, pulls out the deagle. A whole bunch of nades coming in. Sees them exploding in front of him before deciding it is a safe and moving out. Got to be careful. There is a play to the arch off to his left. It is Fantasy. Does take him out. And we do see exabyte going here for a full-on A push. Raz with the frag there onto Fake, as Fake tries to rotate through mid. Now Sluix, the one that's going to have to rotate around the back. 3-on-3, Replan pushing down. Can he get the deagle here onto the bomb side? No, he can't, but Napaski can with his AK. Grabs himself 2 frags, GSX and Ono going down. And now it is all on Lighters, and Lighters quickly shut down from behind. And ESPC once again grabbing themselves run, making it look slightly easy. I wouldn't say relatively easy, but they definitely aren't making it difficult for themselves. See Ono peeking it up through mid. Can he connect with anything? Starts spraying. Nothing connects though. There's not many SMGs waiting for him on the other side. Is going to be popping a nade out that goes towards the bottom of those A stairs. Unfortunately, nothing connecting from this time. As Replan starts us off, takes out GSX. He's moving down the stairs. Can he find someone? There's a player behind him. Now with Sluix. Heading over here, we do see Lighters engaging a little bit of battle. Raz pushing forward into this A arch. Does take out Napaski. There is another player off to his right-hand side. See if we can find him. And it is actually Saruz. Runs out of ammunition though. And now taking away here with Fantasy. He's going to be have to be the one that rotates a bit. As he does take out Replan. Fantasy staying calm. Not overreacting in any way. Takes out Fake. Still playing slow, keeping quiet. Sluix comes from behind though. Raz reloads his deagle. He realizes he needs some long-range ammo. And Van decides, well, screw this. I'm going B. And he's going B with some pace. Oh, is he faking it? Is Sluix going to fall for this? He's got to be very careful about the top of the stairs. He knows there's two players still alive. Can he grab the frag? Yes, he can onto Fan. And can he get the one onto... Oh, the time's running really low. Raz heavily tagged up. Going to have to fall back. Is he going to be faking it though? Or is Sluix going to be running past his bomb site just to try and draw him off the bomb? Can he get the frag? No, he can't. Raz doesn't plant. Stands up. Gets the frag onto Sluix. Man, and Raz brings it back. Grabbing that round for his team. Really well played there from him. Whew. Getting a little bit excited on that one. Got very tense there for the last bit. Honor taking our replan though. Starting off the round, SMG. Oh, sorry, scope down for ESPC. As they start pushing forward. Honor with a late nade, catching it. But doesn't completely die to it. And luckily, thanks to Codball, we'll be able to regen his health. Raz takes out Fake. Sluix fighting back as he gets the revenge frag. GSX also getting in on some of the action, and it seems only 2 ESPC members remain. It's so easy for one of the ESPC members to just grab a frag right now and even it out. I take that back. Lighters takes out Saruz. 1 versus 3 for Napaski. Can he do it for his team? Bringing them all that 1 round closer to the win. Here's the player off to his right-hand side in that B alley area. By that Milk Van side, does spot the player. There is a player just behind him though. It is on him. Before I can flick over to him, does shoot him in the back of the head. And that'll be 9-8 in favor of Team Exabyte. And it seems like the number 4 seeds are holding up strong versus the number 1 seeds of this tournament. That's correct, guys. Team ESPC did actually get themselves the number 1 seeds. Honor with a headshot into Sluix. I did not see him for my life. It seems Honor is just raining luck right now. Now, Honor pushing forward once again, just meeting up with his team. Saru still sitting on that A site. There's a very heavy B push starts to form here. There's really 4 players on this B side. Fake is the only one here for them. And it's going to be extremely difficult for him to get any kind of pressure onto the Exabyte guys to start pushing in. And there you can see, with Fake down, there's no real way you can hold off this bomb site against 4 Exabyte members. Honor taking out Napaski. Fantasy also with his deagle. Spots a player moving in. The nade does not connect with the car, so there's no explosion to finish him off. Honor with a third of the round just on defending that bomb site. I believe he got the first 2. He's on par for an ace. Will his teammates let him to Lighters, but Fantasy steals it away. And now we see Exabyte moving into a 2-round lead, and we will be calling it, or there will be a timeout. Maybe time for some tactics. Maybe time for ESPC to bring their heads back into the game. Get their aim in it. Get the excitement going between the teams. You see that little bit of banter coming out from the Exabyte guys. Quick look over the scoreboard. While we do wait, we see Honor 24 frags. Just showing that he will always perform at LAN. And then, of course, Fake, on the other hand, 19 frags. Sluix, as respectable, on 18. Now, just waiting for these guys to get back into the game. Not too sure what the problem is at the moment in time. And it does still look like they are at their computers. You can see Raz there sitting in front of his PC. Jamming away, just making sure he keeps his movement and his aim up, keeping his hands warm. And off to his right-hand side is Lighters, his current teammate in Fnatic, if I'm not mistaken. Well, actually, if I'm not mistaken, again, Raz actually left Fnatic. There was a mutual agreement. Either way, Mr. Lighters there. And then off to his right-hand side, you do have the Scottish powerhouse, Mr. Ono from Western Wolves, even sporting his t-shirt there, looking very great doing it. And then one more player left already up. And then off to his right side. Oh, so that's actually Lighters. I completely got it wrong. Okay, so it's GSX that's next to Raz then. But that is definitely Lighters. Either way, coming back into this matchup here. Perfect timing. And now, teams like Team ESPC are ready to take this one on again. take it to Exabyte, who are now 2 rounds in the lead over them. And ESPC are definitely not happy about that. Can Honor grab a frag here? No opening shot for him. Replan, on the other hand, still waiting to get out of spawn. Could have been him with a couple of little technical problems, maybe a mouse problem or something. Sluix and Saru's opening up strong, though. And it looks like they're frolicking over the middle map right now, catching Exabyte off guard completely. And it may have just knocked them off of the game chairs. GSX heavily tagged up. As you see Sluix applying some pressure. Saru's just waiting. Just waiting for Honor to peek out, and there you go. Honor goes down. Fake grabs that frag. Fake with another one as he takes out GSX. 10-9 is your scoreline. All 5 members up for ESPC. And I really wonder how that timeout affected the Exabyte guys. See, this momentum stays up for ESPC. We do now know that Replan has actually dropped scope, so I can't actually flick over to him. Napaski lands that nade there onto GSX. Well, they've been trying to go in for this plant. Saru's waiting around the corner, though, grabs himself 2 frags and a 3rd with the car. Only 1 more player left for Exabyte, and that is Lighters. And he's going to be taken up by Saru's too. That's 4 frags from Saru's. Great way to even it out there for Team ESPC. And that's going to be taking it back to 10-10. Only 4 more rounds in this for either team. Each of them needing 3 to win. Getting closer towards the end now. Of course, ESPC are the ones sporting the map win so far. So they just need this one to take it, and Exabyte need this one to force it into the 3rd. Sluix onto GSX. And they're playing a slow fantasy, waiting for something to come in his direction. On the one to Sluix, Napaski rotates already. Does spot Ono, takes him out before he makes his way into Laundry. And it looks like the B push, or the B prod, has been taken out. Fantasy going up to pick that bomb. Raz takes out Napaski. 3-on-3. Van has an AK with him too. Saru's onto Raz. Can Saru's do any more damage than he has already done to this team in the last 2 rounds? Van watching into mid. Doesn't seem like he can spot anything, but there definitely is a player there. It is fake. He'll be able to catch Fantasy off guard as he comes down the stairs, and quick aim lands the frag down to Fantasy. 10-11, bringing it back. Changing the tides. And that's going to be 11-10. Only 2 more rounds needed for Team ESPC to take this one. So narrowly slipping out under Exabyte. They need to just stay firm and take this one. It is an extremely fast B push coming out here. Will we see any frags though? No frags gone as of yet, but every single player is pretty much on their B side right now for Exabyte. Pushing forward into that arch. Can he connect with anything? There is one there. That is Sluix. Does take him out. That's from Raz. There's another one just off to his left-hand side. That frag won't be coming out though. We do have Replan on the bomb, not giving his position away just yet. And Ono takes him out for it. ESPC fight back as much as they can, but Saruz is now left at a 1 versus 3. Jumping off to his left-hand side. Ono going to be at the top of that street, covering down the road. Raz on that bomb has his SMG with them. Lighters hiding around this corner, and it really looks difficult for Saruz right now. Well, he grabs the frag there onto Raz, pulls out his deagle. He knows where Ono is. And right now, seems to know where Lighters is too. Once again, 10 seconds left on the clock. Really running out of time here. Doesn't have much time to make a decision. 11-11, only 2 more rounds left in it for either of these teams. And each of them need both of those rounds. So whoever gets the next one puts himself on the map point. Or for Team ESPC's case, the group point. It's coming out. Luckily missing Ono. Ono running out unscathed, going all the way onto their B side. There is no pressure from ESPC though. So Roos takes out 2 as Raz and Fan both drop. Sluix rotating back, takes out Ono. Superb play here from the ESPC SMGs, really showing how much of a force they are to be reckoned with. Now, it is down to GSX and Lighters. And the headshot ringing off there from Replan as he takes out Lighters. GSX is your last man standing. He's got the bomb, he's on that B site. Although with 4 ESPC players pretty much trapping him in here, there's no way I was going to do much about it. So Roos with the deagle finishes him off 11-12. They only need 1 more round to take this one. and with that take the group point. Seem pretty calm, although still very focused at the same time. And moving forward, gets that nade out. We do actually have an SMG up here on the balcony. It is Sluix, and now throwing a nade towards that A side after realizing that no one's pushing towards B. Sluix drops down into mid. No nades connect. Well, Replan's nade connects with GSX, and that's going to be giving it away. Replan comes in from behind with a shotgun, lands 2 frags. Fantasy takes him out though, and is going to be scratching his head a bit, trying to figure out how the hell that happened. Either way, Fantasy and Raz are the last 2 standing here for Exabyte. And this is the last round that they need to put it into overtime. Napaski takes out Fantasy. Raz is your last man standing. 1 versus 3. AK in hand, has the bomb, takes out 1. Sprays come through the wall, but that's going to be it. And Team ESPC are going to be taking a 13-11. Very, very, very close game. You see smiles, and no doubt that they're going to be very relieved to have that game out of the way.